Hey guys, it's Thursday morning, my 33rd birthday. I'm gonna go out, do some thrifting, see if I can't find some games. I am going to supposedly meet up with two people from the site Let It Go and pick up a couple things. I gotta contact them and hopefully everything works out fine. It's the first time I'm using the site. It kind of reminds me somewhat of Craigslist. And I've been burned on Craigslist a couple times, so it is what it is. But let's hope I find something fun for my birthday. And see you guys soon. Hey everyone, hope you liked the video. I didn't get as much footage as I liked this month, or this week, since my last video. I know it's been a couple weeks, life gets in the way as usual, and I did what I could, and I actually got a lot of stuff, unfortunately not in video, because a couple live pickups, and a couple like random things where I didn't have my phone on me, or my little video camera to get anything on film. So I got a ton of stuff to show, so I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible, without really doing anything crazy. None of this stuff has been put on eBay yet. I'm probably going to do it today after the video, on the stuff I don't want to keep, and some of the other stuff I'm just going to have off to the side for trading. Just a quick story. I went to Savers one day, and I saw another guy looking for video games like myself. And we both kind of go into the same places at the same exact times. And unfortunately, he got to Goodwill literally seconds before I did. He opened the door for me, but still got to the video game section before I did, and is able to pick up a copy of Zelda on the GameCube. And it's like a $45 game he got for like $3. That's probably something I would have kept because I can play it on my Wii. And I've been debating on getting a GameCube, but probably not because I can play it on my Wii. But that kind of stunk a little bit. And another thing I don't have here, because I did try to trade it in, but unfortunately it's missing the top flap, is a Wii. I got it for $12. Had all the controllers, recharge port. I had two, I don't know what I did with them, but two GameCube memory cards, both right here. And I mean, everything came with the system. They're 4 megabytes, but I mean, back then, games didn't really take up much space. But without further ado, the first thing I'll show off is, let's see, I'll show off the GameCube and Wii games that I got. The first one is, I talked about this in a different video. It was still there, is Castlevania Judgment. I got it for $1. I did try to play it. It plays okay, but there is you probably can't see it, but there is a nick on the disc, and it stopped playing, so I think that might need to be resurfaced. But for $1, I can't beat it. The next couple games, let's see. This one is only here because it came with one of the other ones from Savers. Dancing with the Stars, it's complete. I don't know anything about it, so who knows. Then I also got Star Wars The Force Unleashed. I played this one on PlayStation, I believe, or one similar to this, and I liked it, so I don't know if I'll play this one or not, or just get like traded or whatever. The next two are actually pretty good money games in there, sports games. I didn't realize it. Obviously, I looked them up and found out. The first one is Major League Baseball 2K12. This goes for like 15 to 20 bucks, give or take, on a good day, and I got it for like $2, so why not? And this game is a rare game, or hard to find game, on the Wii, is Madden 13. It's sealed. I don't know if you can tell. These last couple sealed ones went for like 60 bucks. So that'll be up online, because who needs a 3-year-old sports game? I know I don't. The 3 Wii games that I got, one of them I have because my wife is a big fan of Godzilla. And so I got that one for her to play, and she's excited to play it. And then I just picked up one of the new GameCube controllers because I couldn't find any of the older ones cheap enough, because everybody wanted like 20-30 bucks for them, and they weren't Wavebirds, and they were ridiculous. 007 Nightfire. Apparently this is a halfway decent game too, like 10-15 bucks. So hey, why not? This next game, the movie was okay. I don't know about the game. Reign of Fire. Apparently it's like a $3 game. So this game is, obviously up for trade if anybody wants it. The case is beat up. It's got a big rip in the back. I don't know if you can tell there. Obviously I don't want much for it. If you're interested, comment below or send me a message. And then on to the big pickup. Well, wait, before we do that, I got a couple of little ones. Another dollar pickup is Tomb Raider 3. It is a little scratched, but it does play. So for $1, I figured, hey, I'll try it. Then I decided to pick up all the Resident Evil games. This one is in the wrong case, but it has all the inserts, so now I just need to find the case and the demo disc for it. But I got it for like $7, so it's not really bad. Resident Evil Director's Cut. Like I said, it's complete. It's got the book. It's got the inserts. It's only missing the demo disc. So that was a good pickup in my eyes. And then, let's see. So on to the huge lot of PS2 games. I went on whatever that site is on your phone. I can't think of all of a sudden. OfferUp. And this woman, she had a ton of PS2 games, bunch of sports titles, and I asked her what she would do if she took out the sports titles, and she said $40. So I got 36 games for $40. A couple of them I should be able to get my money back right away on, and some of the other ones I'm gonna keep, and then the rest are gonna be trade bait. The first one actually wasn't from that lot, and I picked it up by accident because thinking it was something else. But Def Jam Vendetta. I got it for a couple bucks at the flea market, so not a bad deal. I'll make my money back, no problem on it. But I'm probably only going to break even. So on to the massive lot of games. I'll try to go through them kind of quick. First one is The Godfather. I mean, all these discs do play. Some of them are missing the books, like The Godfather's missing the book. They are all unfortunately scratched. Definitely played and probably left out, but they all do work. I played them all for at least 10 minutes apiece. So if you do want any of these, let me know below, comment, or send me a message. I try to put these in some kind of semblance of an order. Call of Duty 2. I did like the original Call of Duty games. I played the very first one and liked it, but now I don't really like these kind of games. But Call of Duty 2. Call of Duty Finest Hour. This one's complete and even has a poster in it, is The Getaway. The only sports title, it was in here probably by accident, is Madden 2001. Let's see. SOCOM Navy SEALs 3, or SOCOM 3 Navy SEALs. This is the only one that didn't have anything with it, but it's got the book, City Crisis? I don't know anything about it. It looks like you have to rescue people. So who knows? A bunch of fighting games in here, but not the ones you would think. Tekken 4. I might keep that one, but I don't know. This one was kind of funny because I just did security for this guy. 50 Cent Bulletproof. Yeah, Bulletproof. I don't know why he has a game. I don't know if this was any good. I'm going to say probably not, but who am I to judge? Then, obviously, the huge type of games in here. There was a ton of Grand Theft Autos. This is the only game I found that didn't work. Was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. It is scratched badly. It goes through the whole intro at the beginning of the game, but once it tries to load the actual game, it doesn't play. I'll try it again. If it does, I'm just going to throw it in with the Black Label version of San Andreas, which I played this for about 15 minutes, and it was alright. There's also, let's see, Grand Theft Auto 3. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Sorry about the glare, guys. Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. I'm going to probably put all these in a lot together. Because I haven't really played any of those in a very long time. Then there was a bunch of racing titles. ATV Off-Road Fury, the original. Need for Speed Underground 2. This one was pretty scratched, but it works just fine. I played everything for, like I said, 5 to 10 minutes. Power Drome. I'm finding this game everywhere all of a sudden, ever since I picked this one up. Midnight Club 2. Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto. Gran Turismo 3 A-Spect. Tony Hawk 3 and 4. So those are going to go in a lot together. Well, the Tony Hawks will go together, the other ones won't. Unless, somebody makes me an offer for them, or I just hang around for them for trade bait. Then, the somewhat what I consider better titles. These must have come together because on the back they say part of a set, not for individual sale. Sorry with the lighting. I don't know what's going on there. Mortal Kombat Deception. That one's complete. Mortal Kombat Armageddon. And Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Then this one doesn't have the book with it. The 3DO game is Shifters. I gotta clean up some of these cases. Then this one is complete as well. It even has all the inserts to send away from magazines and stuff. Onimusha 1. So like I said, those are some of the titles that started to get me in. Rayman 2 Revolution. Yeah, Revolution. Army Men Green Rogue. This is kind of like an arcade game where it keeps pushing you forward. I didn't really care for it. I played it, like I said, for about 10 minutes. Not my style of game anymore, I guess. Ultimate Spider-Man. I'll probably hang on to this one because I'm a big Spider-Man fan. This one, the cover's kind of cool looking. I don't know anything about the game or what it is, but Alter Echo. The Mark of Kree. I'm assuming Kree. I might try this one out because who doesn't love the Looney Tunes? Back in Action. Then Maximo. Let's see if I can put those ones down. Put those there. Put those there. And then these are probably, I'm assuming, the best 3 titles in the box. I'm not really sure about this next one. Shadow of Destiny. I'm definitely going to try this one out. It looks kind of like a Clock Tower-esque type game. I'm not really sure, though. This next game is actually my all-time favorite game ever. And I now have 3 copies, because I have my copy, this copy, and a copy on the PS3. And as you can see in the background, the first one's playing. Silent Hill 2. This is still a pretty good game. Still sells anywhere from like $12 to $25, depending on the day and the condition. And this last game, sadly, is missing the manual. Def Jam Fight for New York. It was like a $30 to $50 game. Obviously, because mine's missing the manual, I'm gonna switch out the case. And the disc is in okay condition. Yes, it has scratches on it, but it plays, no problem. I played it for like 10 minutes and got my butt kicked because, I don't know, maybe I'm not used to the old school fighting games anymore. But that's it for that lot. That was a pretty good lot in my eyes. She has some other stuff online, mostly the sports games left, but I'm not going to go after those. Just really a few more. One other thing I forgot to show earlier is I got this at the flea market. I got it for $2 because it is beat up, but I had one of these when I was a kid and I couldn't leave it behind for $2. Nintendo case, the little carrying case. It looks like this got water damaged at one point. But aside from the Nintendo having some rust on it, and being a little dirty on top, I don't know if you can see that. This thing's nice. It's really going to just use it as a display piece more than anything. Last few things are PS3 and PS4 games. Like I said at the last video, my birthday was coming up, and I asked for games for my birthday. I'll actually have one more coming in tomorrow because it releases tomorrow. My wife got it for me from Amazon, and it's going to be 7 days. That new zombie game that's coming out. I was intrigued by it, and I figured, hey, I like games like that, so we'll try it. Anyway, I got this next game at a yard sale for $0.25. There was no case for it. It is very clean. I'll probably just get a dummy case to put it in. Grand Theft Auto 5. Yes, it's in a plastic bag, but it's keeping it from getting scratched. Then I picked this up at the flea market as well, because like I said, I'm going to try to get all the Resident Evil games. Resident Evil 5, I haven't played it yet. It is missing the book. I don't even know if there was a book for it. I'm assuming there was. It's the gold edition. Says it includes Resident Evil 5, Lost Nightmares, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know if you needed a code to get those. So, I will find out once I pop this in my PS3. This one I picked up at Walmart. I was getting oil for my car, and I happen to always walk through the video game section, and I've been looking at this game online for a while. It sells for like, I don't know, $15 to $20, $25, depending on the day. It was marked for $30. I scanned it on a little thing, and it was $15. Deadly Premonition. Sorry about the glare. I don't know. I've heard good things about it. It sounds like a game that's right up my alley, so I figured $15, I couldn't pass it up. These next couple games were birthday pickups, or just things I picked up because I've wanted them and they were cheap. This game I loved. I played it. I rented it at Redbox, and then Best Buy's had it on sale twice now. I got it a while ago. I don't know if I ever talked about it, but Until Dawn. This is a great game. It's not like a normal like fight game, or it's a survival game, but it's a very good game. If you get a chance, definitely play it. Everybody's favorite Mega Man Legacy Collection. I played these when I was a kid, and I started obviously playing them again, so I got that one for my birthday from my wife. I got this from my parents. Dying Light: The Following, so this has got all the expanded edition stuff in it. As you can see, it's still sealed. I haven't played it yet. I'll get to it. My last pickup, I picked up, it was on clearance at Best Buy already, and I was talking about like 3 days before about picking it up. Shovel Knight. It's old 8-bit game, side-scroller. It was a GoFundMe, I think it was a GoFundMe project type. It looked like a lot of fun, and I couldn't pass it up for like, I think it was $16. And then I also picked up a download only because I can't show it. It's on my PS4. I got a Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. I've been playing that lately, and it reminds me of The Last of Us. It is a great game, great visuals, and it's like revamped for the PS4. So if you get a chance, play that. I got it on the PlayStation Store for like $4.50. But definitely a good game. Aside from that, that's it, guys. That's all I got for you for this week. Today is Monday. I'm gonna try to have this video up for tomorrow, Tuesday, because obviously it's gonna take a while to render. I started doing obviously my normal stops. I found some sports card stuff, which I haven't picked up in a while, but I got a bunch of stuff for like $12 that will resell for like $400. And then I picked up a couple DVDs today. I picked up the Alien trilogy or whatever it was box set. Anyway, hopefully I'll have another video. It's probably going to be another 2 weeks, because this week is a hell week for me, with my regular job and my other job all coming together at the same time. But as always, if you see anything you like, please let me know. Comment below. Thumbs up the video. Like my page. Tell your friends to come check me out. This is going to be a long video because this thing's already like 19 minutes long. But with that being said, I'll see you guys around for the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye.